Today we have the new Grimace birthday meal from McDonald's. Happy birthday to Grimace. I guess his birthday was technically supposed to be yesterday. Is that right?
Yeah, it was yesterday.
Yeah. Yesterday.
We tried.
I feel we were misled by McDonald's.
We were misled.
When they say they're adding a new milkshake to the menu, I feel like that means they're adding a new milkshake to the menu. Not that they're adding a new milkshake meal to the menu. So we were hoping to try it on the show in the morning yesterday, but it wasn't available. You can't get it until you can get Big Macs and nuggets, which you can't get till they stop serving breakfast.
Because you can't just order the milkshake.
You're not allowed to order the milkshake on its own.
You have to order multiple things. You have to order either the Big Mac combo or the 10-piece nugget combo, and then you can get the milkshake. But unfortunately, which is wild. It's a wild thing to do is be able to not just order the milkshake.
Why don't we say it together? It is stupid.
Very silly.
Yeah.
I'm against it, but it's okay.
Yeah.
We got it. So
We'll live.
And I like the nuggets, so.
Yeah. Now we have a full lunch in the
this is great for me.
And we get to do an after show instead of just doing it on the Riot in the morning on the radio. So, first thoughts.
Looks like
I literally picked this up about 5 minutes ago, so it hasn't had much time to melt or anything. The whipped cream already has not really stood the test of time.
Never does, though.
But it does smell immaculate. It smells real good.
Yes, sniff.
There's definitely a big vanilla to it. However,
it smells like a lot of berry there.
I was thinking there was one thing specifically it made me think of when I smelled it initially, when I got it at the McDonald's. It was, you're just going to go ahead and nugget.
I've had them before. I'm not rating these.
Yeah. It smells like the wild berry Pop-Tarts to me. I think wild berry Pop-Tart is what I smell. And if it tastes like that in a milkshake form, I think I'll be pretty pleased.
It's pretty accurate. It's very accurate.
So should we just... Are we ready without further ado to try Grimace's birthday shake? Did they do Grimace proud with this one? Let's find out. Interesting. Grapey.
I don't know how I feel about that.
It's kind of Pop-Tarty, isn't it? I don't know if it's wild berry Pop-Tart, but it's I'm getting like vanilla shake, a McDonald's vanilla shake. And then it's like they added some Pop-Tart syrup filling to the shake.
Pop-Tart.
I'll tell you I'm not upset. I'm not upset.
I'm not going to endorse the Pop-Tart thing.
You don't think so?
No, it's almost kind of sour.
It's I'll say, I don't think I've ever had a milkshake quite like this. This is definitely unique.
It's worth a try.
I think
it tastes good.
Love would be a strong word. I definitely don't love it.
I definitely don't love it, too. I agree.
Do I like it? Do I like it? Do I enjoy it?
I don't even know if I like it.
I think I enjoy it. I think I like it. Now, that said, do I like it enough to spend? This was about $12 here. This is the medium shake, the medium fry, and the 10 nuggets, which you're forced to order, or you can go Big Mac. But the cheapest you can get it, at least the cheapest I could order it here, was about $12 each, which is a lot to spend at McDonald's to me.
A lot.
Typically, I would spend maybe $6 at most. This is like double what I would get, and I'd probably get twice the food. So it's not that good. I'll say that.
It's really like, I think it has like a little bit of sour to it. Some sourness.
So what would you compare it to?
I don't know. So I'm trying to figure out. Because like when I taste it.
Is it blueberry?
It's definitely berry.
They call it purple berry, which is not a thing.
I don't taste the grape as much as you do, I don't think.
I taste fake grape. I taste fake grape. Like sour grape. Like, yet again, Pop-Tart. Just a vague fruity flavor.
Yeah, I'm getting like the fruity flavor. Yeah, we got, what is it supposed to be? It's supposed to be grape, right?
It's supposed to be purple berry.
Okay, now what does that even mean?
It's not a thing. There is no, what berries are purple? What kind of berries are purple? If you count grapes as berries.
Blueberry, grapes.
Raspberries.
Raspberries are red.
They could be purple. If there's blue raspberries and red raspberries, what happens when you mix them? Purple raspberries.
Like blackberries.
Blackberries.
Blackberries
Those are probably the closest thing to purple berries.
Doesn't taste like any of those.
Consuelo says boysenberry.
Oh, a boysenberry.
You could show me 17 different kinds of berries. I wouldn't know which one the boisenberry is. I've heard of it.
I know.
I just don't know what it looks like.
Yeah, I feel like it tastes like sour.
I think I will
the best
say
way I can describe it is sour.
As I continue, as I've had about 3 now, like this is probably my 4th sip. Let me sip one more time before I say what I'm about to say, to make sure I'm not talking.
But I'm not getting
talking
grape,
nonsense.
So if you're afraid of the grape, you don't have to worry about that because I'm not getting grape. So
I think I like it less as I continue to taste it.
I just wish I could put a better depiction to it.
Put your finger on it. You know what they should have done?
Sour.
They should have went the Coke route and just said it's not even a flavor. Like don't even add the berry to it. Just say it tastes like Grimace. Although maybe that's kind of morbid. Like what did they
kill him?
What did they blend up Grimace? But it tastes like, just give it a vague, if you're going to be kind of vague, just be all the way vague. Just make something up. Don't say purple berry, like it's some kind of flavor we're supposed to be able to identify.
Yeah.
But the more I try it, the more I'm not enjoying it.
You're liking it less. I think I'm liking it more, actually.
Really?
And the reason that is because I think that the whipped cream is starting to blend into it, which in most times I don't like that. Like with smoothies, I hate when there's whipped cream because then it blends in and starts to mess with the taste.
Then why don't you just ask for no whipped cream?
Why I usually do. But this here, I think it tastes better when it does that because it's not so sour. The whipped cream kind of like tones it down, gives like a milkier flavor, which for me, I'm a big milk fan, so I'm with that.
But you're just really saying you like whipped cream better than this shake, which is not a really ringing endorsement.
Well, I just think that I don't like it to be really sour.
It's too strong for you?
The sourness is just, it's a little bit too sour. If you took away the sour, I think I'd like it more.
All right.
But comparatively so to the other milkshakes there, what do they have? Vanilla, strawberry, chocolate?
Yeah. Oh, I wouldn't order this over a vanilla or a chocolate there, I don't think.
You would over strawberry?
Debatable. I don't even know if I've ever had a strawberry shake from McDonald's, actually.
Really? I used to love them. That used to be my favorite. I used to love strawberry milkshakes from McDonald's in specific. I'm not taking this over any of those 3. The thing
those 3 you can also order individually if you want. You're not pigeonholed into a Big Mac or 10 nuggets.
But even if this was available individually, you're not ordering this over those.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Because this one, yet again, the thing that keep on coming back to is this is like the vanilla, the chocolate, and the strawberry all aren't like sour. Like that's the thing that's like hanging me up is the sourness of this.
You're really getting a lot of sour.
I'm getting a ton of sour. And that's what I keep on getting, just coming back to, is that sour flavor of it that the other ones are so satisfying. This isn't really satisfying to drink. Like a chocolate milkshake is very satisfying to drink. This isn't really all that satisfying.
Yeah, it has it also has like there's some candy that tastes like this. I don't know. I'm not going to be, I don't hate it, as though I do continue sipping on it. I don't think I like it as much as I did on like the second sip, but I don't hate it. However, I really don't think I'm going to be tempted by this ever again. As I don't know how long it's at McDonald's, about a month or so. I really doubt I will ever order this again. But the next thing we have to do, because they forced us to get fries and nuggets, is we got to dip them in this thing.
People are calling for the dip.
I think that's the only logical next step. So do you normally, or I mean, not normally, have you ever dipped fries and nuggets in your shake / Frosty at Wendy's?
Yes.
Do you enjoy that? Do you go back to that over and over again?
No, I'm not I don't usually get a shake.
Yeah, neither do I. But if I do, then I'm more than happy, especially a chocolate shake with fries.
See, I don't do it with the shakes. If I go to Wendy's and get a Frosty, I might do it on a couple.
Yeah, well, their fries need more help too sometimes. So
I'm not. It's not like something that I can go back to really, really hard.
But it's the truth. All right, I'm gonna do the fry in the Grimace shake and see how that pans out for me. It's a lot of whipped cream here.
Does it make it better?
Yeah, I don't know that improved either the fry or the milkshake. So not sure about that one. I'd probably do a pass. If you're getting fries with the intention of dipping them in something, choose something else. Choose a different.
Which is the berry.
Choose a
the
sauce.
The berry with the fries doesn't go as well.
No.
As like a good strong chocolate or vanilla. Yet again, a more satisfying flavor. This is a pretty standalone. You're either gonna like it or you're not gonna like it.
Yeah.
I think.
All right. Well, last thing we have to do then is got to try the nugget in the shake, wouldn't you say?
Oh, you're doing a nugget in the shake.
I'm gonna do a nugget in the shake. You ever do that?
No.
I've definitely done this. Probably more as a child. Yet again, a lot of whipped cream versus the shake, but that might be for the best. Better.
The nugget's good.
I actually kind of like that.
It's all right. I think these nuggets are fire, though. The McDonald's nuggets, the ones we got, they're pretty hit or miss. Sometimes you can get bad ones.
Mm-hmm.
These ones are pretty good.
Our batches.
Crispy.
I went as soon as they started making lunch.
True.
So these ought to be real fresh, right? Unless they start making the nuggets at like 10 and just have them sit.
No, they've got to be fresh.
You think they're brand new?
Yeah, they're brand new. They felt that way. At least they were nice and crispy.
And then I rushed back here. I think the nugget in the shake, do I really need to do it? No. I kind of liked it. That was probably my favorite combo. Like the best. If I was going to enjoy this shake in the most optimal way, it would be dipping the nuggets in it. But I've
nearly finished the shake at this point.
You've nearly finished the shake?
I mean, I've got this much left.
You're churning through it. I've had look at how much I have left.
You haven't even given it a chance.
I have too. I've taken like 6 sips and dipped everything under the sun in it.
You're not even getting a good drink of it. I've almost finished it. You see this, people? This right here.
You were supposed to save some of that for the rest of the staff.
No one's drinking after me.
I've multiple straws at request of Nene.
You know how much backwash I've been putting in this thing? No chance.
You backwash into a straw?
What are you talking about? Yeah, I'm switching it around. I didn't realize I was sharing this. I didn't think anybody would want to drink after me.
Whatever. I'll share mine. I got an extra straw.
I was just trying to give the people what they want, which is a true review. I've nearly finished the whole thing.
You don't have to drink a whole 16-ounce milkshake to be able to see if you like it or not.
Well, to be able to really figure out the flavor, something as complex as this.
Yeah,
you gotta drink nearly the whole thing.
All the different chemicals that you're tasting.
I would say, if I was able to nearly finish the whole thing, it's drinkable.
It can't be that bad.
But
if you've gone through a whole medium milkshake of it.
But it's not something that I would go back to. I'm taking strawberry, vanilla, or chocolate over it for sure.
Even after our fair to Midland review, Titus still says, I still want it.
Yeah, you gotta try it.
Grimace is the boss.
Yeah, you gotta try it at least.
Did you have any strong feelings about Grimace before now?
You want me to offend everybody?
Let's hear it.
I didn't even know who Grimace was.
You never heard of Grimace?
Mm-mm. Let me look him up.
What about the Hamburglar? You familiar with the Hamburglar?
These were all I barely remember this from being a child.
Mm-hmm.
Because by the time that I was in middle school and high school, McDonald's wasn't doing this stuff anymore.
Yeah, they got a lot less fun.
Yeah, they weren't doing I would go to when I was a little kid, I would go to the play area or whatever.
Yeah.
And they would still have the Hamburglar and Grimace and those things in there.
Yeah.
Right? But that was early, so early in my life that I can barely even remember it. I can barely remember it, but just barely. But I don't have huge memories of the McDonald's characters. I know they had a bunch of them.
Do you remember the cookies that used to be able to get at McDonald's that were little, they were prepackaged. They're just and they were the shapes of Grimace and whatever the bird is.
That sounds familiar.
There's some kind of bird. I guess it's the early bird, I think, maybe. This is very early on in my memory. I must have been 2 years old when they used to make these, but I do remember that they had cookies that I feel were good, and one was in the shape of Grimace.
No, I'm looking at them right now.
Yeah.
They don't look very good.
They probably weren't. They probably sucked, which is why they don't make them anymore.
Yeah, they look pretty. They look like a cracker.
But when I was a child, they were still fine. But
yeah, they look okay.
That's actually my strongest memory, I think, of Grimace in any way. I don't really remember.
I wonder what year this was. See if I can find the year that they had these ridiculous-looking little cookie things.
Consuelo says the bird's name is Birdie. Not even early bird.
Just Birdie?
Just Birdie.
Yeah, they had them in what looks to be kind of like off-brand Girl Scout cookie boxes.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
With Grimace on the front. There's some other ones.
It's only a matter of time till they bring those back, right?
They're not bringing those back.
They just brought Grimace back. You don't even know who Grimace is. He hasn't been around for probably like 15 years.
Exactly. So why would they bring him back?
They're going to bring back the cookies because what did they do? They brought back Grimace. They brought back those jack-o'-lantern buckets that you could take for Halloween. And they're going to bring back the cookies because what's old, like the people that had those cookies when they were children are now adults with children. And so they want to give their childhood memories to their child.
Do you think?
I believe is what I'm thinking. Just the same reason Disney keeps remaking Little Mermaids.
How would you sell them in there?
Would
they be something you'd buy? Would they come with a kid's meal?
I don't know. I don't know how they sold them originally. I just remember eating them a couple times. So I don't know what they would do. That's not on me. You know what they'd do? They'd make a whole meal that you had to buy before you could get the cookies as well.
Yes.
You wouldn't just be able to buy them on their own.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I barely remember. Grimace and all those the other little characters and stuff. But so for me, this milkshake doesn't mean much.
You have it's no sentimental, no nostalgic value. Yes, that's how you know you're
getting a true review.
Yeah,
it's because I don't care that much about Grimace. So for me to give it a bad review.
Titus says the bird's name is Birdie the early bird.
Great.
Well done, McDonald's.
Birdie the early bird.
Yeah.
Well, either way, the milkshake, go try it. It's if you want to. It's not great.
If you want to spend $12 on a meal that you could recreate without the milkshake for half the price, try the milkshake.
Yeah, I think for the most part, it's not all that much, but it's okay.
It's nothing exciting. It's to me, anyways. But it was fun to try.
Tasted good.
It's good to try new things. And McDonald's doesn't ordinarily do a lot of new food. They really haven't amended their menu all that much. So it's nice that they're trying something new. I just wish it turned out better. But I'm not upset about it. I'll never order it again. But I'm glad I gave it a shot.
Gave it a try.
I'm glad we all got to enjoy this journey.
How long is
together.
It around for? Like a month?
I think a month-ish. I don't know the exact time frame. But yeah, and can you even hold McDonald's to that? If they said it's here till June 30th, that means it'll be here until June 20th.
Yep.
So, yeah, go try it while you can. If you're
go give it a shot. Thanks for joining us for our lunch. I mean, we had a great lunch, so I still got to eat the fries and the chicken nuggets still hit every time. So
yeah, we actually on that said we got to wrap this up because it's getting cold. So
yeah, it is getting cold. We got to actually eat this.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys.
All right. We'll see you guys.
See ya.